Hello and welcome to my video for the node guide on node A3, A Touch of Red. This is a direct continuation of my previous video completing node 2, Blinded by the Light, with the same team, same abilities. So we're going to go in. As you can see, still the same team setup with Minerva, Scientist Supreme, Symbiote Spider-Man, Ultron, and Shuri. I do run the nodes on ×3 speed because if you don't, you generally time out. If it goes too fast, I apologize, but since you're watching this on YouTube, in all likelihood, you can pause to see what's going on. First and foremost, I'm going to use Shuri's special to give everyone defense up and put some energy on the team. The next thing I'm going to do is actually use Symbiote Spider-Man's ultimate on Juggernaut. Now, he is generally highly resistant to stun, but not always. The next move is, of course, to bring out Ultron's bots, and then use the ultimate from Scientist Supreme. With slow on the rest of the team, I'm now going to focus continuously on using my abilities on Juggernaut to kill him. Oh, didn't have Ultron's ability powered up like I thought. So let's just take some energy here, focus on on Scarlet Witch. Yep, Jugs will taunt, no big deal. Flip some buffs, continue attacking Juggernaut. And there we go, that should have triggered his death proof. This should kill him. Now Doctor Strange will drop in with Vision and Venom. I'm going to now switch my target to Strange because I don't want him to flip all my buffs. There goes Minerva's ultimate to drain some health. Make sure Strange isn't going to be moving anytime soon by taking away his turn meter. Now I'm going to move my focus to Scarlet Witch just to make sure she falls so she doesn't spread health around. And finish off Strange. Focus on getting Vision down now if I can. He missed. Symbiote Spider-Man goes in. Takes them both pretty down. That kills him. Carnage will hopefully fall with what he has. I'm going to spread some energy around and defense up with Shuri. And I'm waiting for the next Juggernaut drop by killing Sabretooth and Carnage, leaving Venom alive. Going to bring in some more bots. And there's Juggernaut. Not worrying about his speed meter. Not really something you have to with him. Let's go ahead and throw the ultimate on everyone. Now I could have used Symbiote Spider-Man's ultimate there, but I want to save it for the next node. Flip everything around. All those bleeds that were just applied are now regenerations to keep my team healthy. Keep heal block up on Venom. Move over to that Carnage to kill him. And extend buffs. Symbiote Spider-Man should finish off Juggernaut. And now we focus fire on Vision, since he dodges a lot. Now I'm going to move to Carnage, since Vision will probably die on the overflow. And there you go. Node's done, a minute 15 left. All of my guys are healed and pretty much have all of their abilities charged. Now, one thing I'm going to do is show you a bit more in depth this time into what team I actually am using. So as you saw, I'm using Scientist Supreme. You'll notice she is almost gear tier 14. I haven't done 2 of her pieces yet because I haven't gotten the abilities. If you'll notice on her actual abilities themselves, I only have her field trials maxed with tier 4 materials because the rest of them don't help. And this is just to flip the maximum number of buffs. If you look at Mad Science, the reason I haven't built it up is it doesn't help anyone but her or an AIM team, which I'm not using. Retro Vaccination would improve the heal from 2,000 to 3,500, but what's 1,500 health at that point? And yeah, she can gain extra 50% focus, but she's the only AIM ally. And of course for Serum Pistol, it's only 40% damage. When looking at her stats, 40% damage would be about 6,000 damage if I'm doing my math right, which is not that grand of a difference maker. So, now I'm going to roll you down through some of my squad while I find Symbiote Spider-Man. He is gear tier 14. You'll notice Ipil built up his Web Slam to level 7 and Perfect Host to level 5. Perfect Host is really the ability that makes all the difference for him because it gives him 100% drain when in raids for him and symbiote allies. Now, I don't use any other symbiote allies except for one node that's called Who's in Control, which I'll show you later. But him being able to heal on every hit he takes, well, every hit he deals, and when he does an attack that hits everyone, he is very hard to kill. The reason I went ahead and put his Web Slam into the next tier was to make sure that slow applies to the enemies for 2 turns and gives me a little bit of an advantage. For Minerva, you'll notice that I have her at gear tier 14 as well. She's only 6 stars, so I'm hoping to get her up soon. And she only has one ability that I've put tier 4 materials into, which is the Kree Nanotech. Now, you can get by with putting none of her abilities in, but I do like that little extra 5% speed bar, changing it from 25% when something dies on an ally dies to only 20%. It's a difference of a 75% speed bar when all of Ultron's bots die versus a 60%, and it has been the difference maker for me in being able to do revives or heals before. Moving forward, you'll see Ultron. I have him gear tier 14, and I maxed all of his abilities because he was linchpin for so long that there's no reason not to have his abilities maxed. And last but not least, I just gotta find Shuri in my list. I can't see her, even though she may be right there, so let's just go to Wakandan and show you my Shuri. As you'll notice, she's gear tier 13 plus some. The only thing I did max out for her is her Wakanda Forever ability, because that provides her in raids with extra health. It maxes her health. It gives her an extra 20% health, which is helpful to keep her alive to be able to heal my other guys. And those are really, I believe I've shown my whole team. If you have any questions, please leave comments. All that. You can also message me in guild chat because I'm assuming the only people watching these videos are in my alliance. Hopefully that shows a bit more, and you've enjoyed the video. Thank you. Have a good night.